Good afternoon, and welcome to the news show. I'm Aarti Sequeira. Today's show brought to you by Splinter. Total free since '93. Splinter. Our top story. The Sri Lankan cricket team returned home this week following a horrific ambush whilst in Pakistan to play the Pakistani national team. 6 policemen and a driver were killed in the ambush, and 8 members of the cricket touring party were injured. This news left the world reeling, and throughout America, a shared sentiment abounded. What's cricket? Dozens of vigils were held this week across California as the state Supreme Court hears oral arguments in the legal challenges to Proposition 8, the November ballot measure that bans same-sex marriages. And by vigils, we of course mean this. NATO may revive Russian link as Secretary of State Hillary Clinton seeks more robust ties. Clinton accused Russia of overdoing the 1980s retroism skinny tie thing and said she would seriously consider proposing sanctions if piano ties are revived. Also this week, Hillary Clinton presented Russian Foreign Minister Sergei Lavrov with a red reset button to symbolize their improved cooperation. But the gift drew smiles as the word reset was mistranslated in the Russian for overcharge. The two shared a laugh over the misunderstanding, and then Clinton presented Lavrov with a bill for each press of the button, a cost of $4.3 billion per press. A car bomb tore through a crowded livestock market south of Baghdad on Thursday, killing at least 13 people in a mainly Shiite area that the U.S. military has described as one of the safest in Iraq. A spokesperson for the group responsible for the bombing said it was all a grave misunderstanding. Resources are low in the area after years of war, and this is merely the new way of slaughtering animals in halal fashion. In a related story, PETA announced they are joining the hunt for leaders of the insurgency, and when they find them, they are totally going to throw red paint all over them. Former First Lady Barbara Bush was resting comfortably after undergoing successful open-heart surgery, a family spokesman and hospital officials said. Now that her family is finally out of office, she had a human heart installed where her lizard heart once beat. Move over Roomba. There's a new vacuum cleaner on the market, and it runs on a hamster running in a hamster ball. Not only is this model entertaining and energy efficient, it also decreases the likelihood of you vacuuming up your friendly vermin and breaking your daughter's heart. A man this week survived getting hit by a semi that had been hit by a train with minimal injuries. Coincidentally, the man was a champion at dominoes. Infamous Ponzi schemer Bernard Madoff, Bernie, is seeking to keep a $7 million Manhattan penthouse and an additional $62 million in assets, saying they are unrelated to the fraud that authorities say cost victims more than $50 billion. In court papers filed this week through his lawyer in District Court of Manhattan, he insists they were proceeds from his posing for the quarter and $1 bill. Roman Catholic bishops in Italy are urging the faithful to go on a high-tech fast for Lent, switching off modern appliances from cars to iPods, and abstaining from surfing the web or text messaging until Easter. This would not apply, they say, to Apple app iCommunion, launched this week by the Vatican, where you can lick your screen to consume the blood of Christ. Rick Rober, a marathon runner in Missouri, has passed 500 days straight of running barefoot the past few months in the snow. He's running for a charity called the Free Wheelchair Mission, which is coincidentally the organization he expects to file for aid from after his forthcoming amputation of both of his feet from frostbite. A Canadian filmmaker plans to have a miniature camera installed in his prosthetic eye to make documentaries and raise awareness about surveillance in society. So don't get mad, that's not a headbutt, he's just zooming in. A scientific team based out of England's University of Exeter has revealed findings that the earliest domesticated horses dated 5,500 years ago, but due to the cultural devaluing of monogamy, they broke up to spend time finding themselves. Ed McMahon's lengthy hospital stay has not dampened his spirits as he prepares to observe his 86th birthday today. Happy birthday, Ed. And it has also not waylaid his plans to pay for his medical care with a giant check. Founder and former CEO of Microsoft, Bill Gates, does not allow iPhones or iPods in his home, it was revealed this week in a profile of the Gates family in Vogue magazine. Subsequently, His wife and children are I bitter, I covet their friends' gadgets, and now consistently refer to Gates as iDad. Take that, Bill. Take it! The Beatles have reunited for video game rock band The Beatles. Available soon on all platforms and expect to be priced around $250. So, has hell still frozen over? Checking out with our affiliates. Why, yes, it has. And innocence is also dead, and no one is giving peace a chance. Thank you. During an excavation of a burial site in Venice, Italy, a skeleton of the first known example of a vampire was found in a mass grave of plague victims from the Middle Ages. Or, as vampire would call it, a buffet. The Cook County, Illinois Sheriff's Department is gunning to shut down the erotic services segment of popular classified site Craigslist, claiming the website facilitates and enables prostitution. BBW is seeking NSA, vanilla S&M, and more around Craigslist wait with bated breath. Breath baited by edible body paint. La Chienne de Garde, a French feminist group, awarded its Macho of the Year award Friday to the Archbishop of Paris for his remark that women needed not just a skirt, but something between your ears as well. And the news show would like to offer its sincere condolences to perennial frontrunners Hector Camacho and Randy Savage. Maybe next year, guys. All for us here at the news show. Please tune in next week, because if you don't, I'll come gunning for you. No joke. Have a great weekend.